Good morning, peace and health to everyone. This live is just about to introduce myself to try to say something about my the mission of my life. Life takes me in this village called Hamilton, where I'm proud to be. I moved in Hamilton in 28 June 2004. In 28 May, I met now it's my wife. We've been 19 years together, and I died twice before I asked, but she said yes. Anyway, we got married on the 22nd of May last year. So this year was just one year together. But it's 21 years me and her together, since I moved to Scotland actually. Since I met her in 28 May 2004, we are together. So I love the bugger anyway. Don't tell her, please. She's next door. She's in the kitchen. I am in the living room. Hope she'll not hear me. As you know, I'll say I'm quite a strange person. I don't deny that. Life taken in this village, believe it or not, the connection between Hamilton and my homeland is so strong, it's unbelievable. I talk with you, I have goosebumps on my skin, believe it or not. In the Charterhouse Park at Duke Monument, you find 3 dots, and I have a video on my YouTube channel, and I pointed this 3 dots. 3, remember number 3, because 3 is a perfect number. This 3 dots is the emblem of Bourbon family. And I discovered back in 1800, the Duke of Hamilton was British ambassador to my homeland when my homeland was rich and healthy country and powerful country on Mediterranean Sea. Unfortunately, Mediterranean Sea, where English would open the Suez Channel, no, he won't rule the Mediterranean Sea because, believe it or not, if you rule the Mediterranean, you rule the planet. He said, oh, yes. Because Sicily Island, in particular, my ex-homeland, it was called the Kingdom of Two Sicily Kingdom. So Sicily Island is right on the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. It's a big island in the Mediterranean Sea. It go three continents just cross. Europe attached from South Italy, Asia by the sea, Black Sea, and America and Africa. It's just around the corner. Actually, some Sicilian city is under the Africa parallel. I don't know how to say the line you pass around the globe. Call some village are under the more African that you. Anyway, 3 continents. And then you have the America by the Gibraltar. And because England got to open the Suez Channel, you go to the other side of the West world, So you don't need to go around Africa to go by the Mediterranean Sea. So you rule the Mediterranean Sea, you rule the planet, commercial way. That's why English don't want that. In the past, don't want the Russian. Also, they did the Crimea War because they want Russia coming in the Mediterranean Sea. Now they want China coming in the Mediterranean Sea. Always British want a war against someone because I'm big boss. I'm on the planet. It don't work like that. It's not what humanity want. Humanity want to be free and clear. You don't want to be slave anymore. Like the British make in the past. I'd say British because I know that a lot British are a bit racist. I can see on my skin. When I was in South Wales, I've been in South Wales for many years. I can feel that Welsh people are very against foreigner people. I don't find that in Scotland. That's why I put my roots here. And I call this my new homeland. I got 2 homeland. One where I was born in, that is Naples in all south of Italy. The one is Scotland, 21 years in Scotland, 25 in UK. Do you not think maybe I'm pretty Scottish? I think so. Anyway, just laugh about it. wife say, I survived twice. Technology survived me, and I'm not a great person with technology anyway. But I'm glad because technology, if you use technology for good, is good. It's really good. But if you use technology for make money, or for use technology to 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 make money, to make money more money, you need a slave. You need people work for free. So the global things are, if you have this phone, okay, this is a Samsung 10, but now come out a Samsung, no, now, in the past, come out the Samsung 13, this one. So I got the phone. Before all this happened to me, I was chase the phone because use the latest of technology. It makes you believe that you need this because it's better than this. Of course. Now, whatever you have, come out to something else, and then you want something else. How long you spend money, how long you don't use the stuff you have, and you gasping for something, stuff you can't reach. You are a slave. You are slaves. You don't have changed to be slaves anymore. But you are slaves because, of course, you chase your dreams. Never stop chase your dreams. It's always would chase your dreams. But open your eyes when you chase your dreams. Because if I need work 24 hours, 24/7 to buy the best home in Cornwall, because Cornwall is a beautiful blah, 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 or I want to buy the best home in London, because London is a blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? As long as you not happy to whatever you have, and you want more is not good. It's not good for yourself, because more you want, more you have, more you want. It's only about me. When you stop that, and start to think we. Because it's we. In this planet, it's we. It's not me. It's we living this planet. If I use this planet properly, like the Native American used to do in America, all you use what you need. Remember the buffalo extinction, because everyone wants a skin. Or if you see the film of Michael, I can't remember his name now. Sorry, when my school was open, my memory is a bit dodgy. Anyway, it was a film. Kevin Costner, Dance with Wolf. What he did? He saved because he shoot a buffalo and nearly killed the Indian boy. But the Indian always he killed the buffalo only because he used everything of the buffalo. It's not for make money. When did offer money to the one of the best Indian, he pick up money and put on fire. Look, is this barn? Land is there. He proved that actually you need use the planet, no abuse. Because abuse is ruin your home. If you abuse of your home, then you need another one. Do you think we are able to move in another planet? And also, there is another planet like this in the universe. We don't know. We always want to see alien in the sky. I think we need to look next to us because we are the alien in this planet. We are the holy animal that drink all the milk. Not just our milk. We drink cow, sheep, all the milk available, we drink. You know what I mean? We are the only animal that use as a food somebody else's milk. Fair enough. But if you use, is one thing. If you abuse, is another thing. If you abuse, then you sometimes want more. So you need more land to produce this. You need more this to do this. You need more of, more. it never satisfy you thirsty. Like when you go to the bar, you start to drink, you want more, you want more, you want more, you want more. And then you, maybe you go home, walk on the floor. You not enjoy, because if you drink for enjoyable, you have one, maybe two, maybe three. Maybe enjoy with your friend. And then you stop. You want to feel nice with your body. If you overdo, then next day you have the hair of the dog. Hangover. Famous hangover. People make a film about the hangover. But I don't think that humanity understands what it means. In fact, you have a lot of people that carry on like that, even worse. You don't work like that. Abuse is not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for no one. It's not good for nobody. Anyway, I was here to introduce myself. And I recommend it, every one of you. If you have a question, please take notes. Be in touch with me on my social. And I will try my best to answer to everyone. But bear in your mind, I'm not a technological person. I try my best I can. Also, I'm quite old. I go for 6'6". I'll be 6'6" in 2026. And guess what? When I was kids, we used to say, hey, in 2000, hey, in 2000. Well, we passed 2025 years ago. Life go like that. We measure the time, but we don't realize the time. That's what is worried. Because if you want to measure that, quite easy. Try to pass 5 minutes like that. Or you work 5 minutes like that. It's the longest 5 minutes ever. But you pass 5 minutes like that, gone. Like life. If you have a good life, it's gone. Like a clap. So before I clap the hand is future. Then it's past. So the present does not exist. Big Luciano de Crescenzo. It was my lectures, philosopher lectures. I read all his book. I'm never graduated in my life, but I have a mass culture. Do you know why? Because the only thing I'm really thirsty is knowing. More you know, more better you are. Makes sense what I say? I will use this word every now and then because I try my best to speak in English, but I still have 25 years in UK. I still learn English, believe it or not. When I moved to UK, I don't speak a word in English, and now I can shut up. I know that. But bear in mind, I learned English with Welsh accent when I moved in 2000, in January 2001. I moved to South Wales. It was the first few months I was in Guildford, Sussex. I don't speak a word in English there. To learn a word in English there. Also, my boss was an Italian from North Italy guy. He was very immense. The Sardinian boy was very snob, talking about everyone. Anyway, this is a old story. This past is behind my back. So I reached my sister in South Wales. I did that because I mastered, and I will explain to you why my life got that way. Because I supposed to be here in the UK, like in Hamilton, like I started this conversation earlier on, for a reason. And I go in and out of this reason, meanwhile I talk. Sorry, if I believe sometimes I look like I'm confusing, don't worry about it. Maybe I am. So yes, worry about it, but take notice and ask a question. And like I said, I will try my best to answer to everyone. Anyway, I learned English with Welsh accent. Well, I try to. I also work in the buses, so I contact with people. Then I had a Welsh friend, older than me. Anyway, early English with Welsh accent. Then in 28 May 2004, I met Lorena at a wedding, where I was a best man at a wedding. So I met her. I was waiting for her. There was a queen. Till later, he passed away, unfortunately. It was my friend. He's asking me to go marry, be best man, men at wedding. I never did. For experience, I said, well, I will do for you, but I don't know what I'm doing. He said, no, don't worry about it. You just be there, and I did. But before that, he said, Joanne, ex sister-in-law, we come from Scotland. Her name is Lorraine. I'm pretty sure I speak with her on the phone once. So I was worried about this Lorraine coming from Scotland, from Hamilton, of course. Anyway, but she lived in Southwest for a while, in Newport, where I was, because she married Joanna brother. He's still alive anyway. Like me, 21 years wedding, and then she split. Like me, exactly the same. We had the same life, but in different country. Here we meet together. We meet on 28th May 2008, 2004. When did we meet? I believe that Faith, her name was Faith, was Lorraine. I hadn't realized it was different the name, but she was big, boobs like that. If she danced, the boob would go black eye. Anyway, when I realized who was Lorraine, I moved myself from my seat to beside her. So from the other side of the table, and we spent all time together dancing, blah, blah, blah. Even my son-in-law, Scott, his record, he take a picture and take pictures near dance with Lorraine. Anyway, we met on 28th May 2004. And I moved to Scotland on 28th June 2004. And guess what? I had to learn English again. Different, Little become we, lady become lassie, down the tunnel become doon the toon. And when the first customers on my 255 buses jump, I was working for first buses at that time, jump on my buses, he threw more in the wall to look at me, go, do. And I said, da. He looked at me like, Sophie Strolling. I go to sit. I never receive a ticket because I don't understand. It means down the town. Because for me, coming from Southwest, doon the toon, it was down the town. So sound for me was like do. So I answered da. Just laugh about it. Anyway, after 25 years, last Monday, so tomorrow I go back to school at college again. I started the ASOL English level 4. So I still learn English. I try my best I can anyway. So I'm sorry for sometimes I look confused, but like I say, English is not my first language. I try my best I can. And I have a lot of things to say. So I'm sorry, I'm apology. If in this conversation I look like I'm confused, like I say, take a notice and ask a question. Contact me on social. And I'm already thinking, don't forget to click, because this, it don't cost nothing to you, but I can make money that way. Trust me, at this time, no money for me is very, very important. Because me and my wife, Lorraine, I married her. It took me 19 years. And I died twice before I asked. But she said yes anyway. And we were married on 22nd of May last year. Not this year, last year. The previous year, on 2024. So we got married 20 years after. And now we're 21 years together. 3 times 21. That's my life. 3. Remember 3. I talk about 3 earlier on. Do you know why 3 is the perfect number? Because it's the first number. If you multiply by odd, it will become odd. If you multiply by even, it will become even. 3 is perfect number. 3. Like 3 gods, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Vishnu, Krishna, and the other one, I can't remember. 3 is perfect. So always is 3. But to talk with you about religion, I will tell you something. I believe in God, but I don't believe in religion. Because all the religion is say good, but act bad. Everyone is like try to hide himself behind a finger. Can I hide behind my finger? All the religion find a way to say good, but act bad. How many war on the name of God? I know God exists. I know that. Because if you take a breath, just imagine what's happening in your body with one breath. It cannot become like that. It was first the egg or the chicken. To get the egg, you need the chicken. You need the chicken to make the egg. Makes sense. So it must be someone that created all these things. The only thing I can say to you right now is we are the only animal aware alien in this planet. We are the real virus in this planet. We are the only one that this planet, we abuse of this planet. In the nature always adapts itself to the planet, to survive the planet. We just destroy the planet because we are, I want what? Just enjoy what you have. If you want a great life, enjoy what you have. Enjoy. If you have water, drink water. Sorry, I have a sip. Forgive me for that. Enjoy the water. By the way, today is my malt day. So today means I will have my lager and my malt. My sweet is my Sunday is my woo day. You know what I mean? I don't know if you who know me in the past, I was a 44 size, waist size, and now I'm 36. Big achievement. I don't deny nothing to myself. I love everything, but I'm strictly with my diet. Every day, one glass of wine before with my dinner. So after my glass of wine, I go to bed. I don't drive the car. Because as a driver, I had a big problem to get back the just car license. Before that, I was a professional driver. I even tried to become a driving instructor. And after this, believe it or not, I had to go to driving instructor, my dear friend Ronnie Lamont, to learn again how to drive a car. Unfortunately, whatever's happened to me, I don't wish my worst enemy. That, by the way, my worst enemy I discovered was my sister. I got a sister. My oldest sister is just my father's daughter. But one, they manipulated my wife for 61 years. 61 years. 61 years. Is my daughter. She's still 10 years older than me. So I'm 65. She's 75. I will be 76. She will be 76. Since I was born, she eat me. And she tell everyone. She even tell Lorraine. But when Lorraine told me, I don't believe her. Because I say, my sister, my one flesh and blood. And we come from the same mother, same father. Can't be like that. Well, my wife was right. She hit me. And I discovered when this started to me, all my big problems started to me. Because believe it or not, a benign tumor was removed of my skull. In fact, it looked like I have a dent here. It's covered by the hair, so you can see. But I'm stubborn. My head is very hard. My bones are very hard too. Believe it or not, 1 in a million, when they opened my skull, my bone was so strong that when they opened my skull, it happened 1 in a million. Of course, it happened to me. It's called heterotrophic ossification. That means that the soft part of my hip, my left hip, is ossifying itself. And that's happened, believe it or not, in my homeland, in Naples, when I was there to set up everything my late mom needed because she was terminal cancer. Meanwhile, I was there, a terrible lady taking me to the hospital. Of course, the first ambulance, my sisters sent her away. He said no. Well, I said that, but I don't remember nothing at all. So I was distracted by the wee pop. He pop things on the laptop. So she sent away the first time. I would say I go like that. I don't want to go to hospital. Of course, I suffer. I'm stupid. And I'm afraid of the needle. Oh yeah, I was, man. I'm not anymore. Anyway, this is another story. I must thank God my friend Dario Stellato. He came to my mother's room and said, I don't want to know nothing. You need to go to the hospital. They called the second ambulance. And actually, eventually, these people taking me to the hospital. But like I said, I don't remember nothing. Whatever happened to me. Everything started to become me after all this trouble and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this is another story. For 61 years, she manipulated me. So when this happened to me, I was in Italy, I told you, and heterotrophic ossification. So the chief surgeon at Armagh Hospital here in Inchkebride. He showed me the 3D picture, 3D scan. It was like a hand like that. Just block my hip like that. It was my own body react. 1 in a million. Of course, me. You know what I mean. Anyway, imagine you have a hip replacement now. You even can go back play tennis like Murray did. Good for him. You have a hip replacement now. You can walk and dance the next day. Me, very complicated. I remember I walk inside the Armagh Hospital on Thursday morning, and I wake up on Sunday evening because the operation was very delicate. The other broke things delicate because all this ossification englobed himself, no, incamerate himself, veins, nerves, all sorts. So I had a risk to lose my the functionality of my legs. Well, I'm not perfect, but I'm back on my foot again. I had to learn everything again. I had to learn how to speak. I'm still learning how to speak, how to drive the car, how to walk, how to swimming. I'm born on the seaside. I was master for swimming. You know, I spent my childhood in the seaside. You know, even play football with my friend. But for me, sea was best things. Best, yeah. I learned how to sail. I learned everything on the seaside. I had to learn how to swim again. I don't believe myself. When the dear Gemma, she won't take me in this in Straven, this swimming pool where is the stairs that go inside. I said, "Oh, in Blantyre, there around the corner there. I can jump on a swimming pool." She, no. She was right too. I had to go very slow in a swimming pool. I can't swim, and I'm scared of the water. And I still do it, unfortunately. I still don't 100% on. So whatever has happened to me, I don't wish my worst enemy. I even don't wish my sister, the one that hit me since I born, her daughter, the one that she tried, when this happened to me, she had the big revenge of her life. Good for her. Don't care. Anyway. And I passed the fear of the needle. Do you know why? Because I learned at college last year that if you have a fear, you need to face the fear, but you need to convince yourself. Give you an example. If your fear is the spider, you go arachnophobia, and you want to rid of it, you need to go on a room full of web of a spider. You know it's full of web of a spider. You need to go in that room, but you need to convince yourself you are above. You want to pass this phobia. If you are really true, genuine with yourself, you pass the phobia, like I did with the needle. Believe it or not, when I had my first tattoo on the chest, well, I'll not show you because it's right here on the chest. It's a two fists like that with a chain broke underneath. So I'm free. Okay. I did that because when I did that tattoo, I was on a chair like that with the hand of Lorraine back me. She obeyed it. Or she do this. It was like that all along. I did because I promised myself that I have, and I had. But I suffer very much. And imagine when I wake up from all this in hospital, I had a needle everywhere. Needle, I mean, everywhere. You know, on my arm was so full of needle. On my foot, I had a needle everywhere. 2 words helped me on that time. 2 words my mom used to tell me all the time. Tutto passa in Italiano. It means everything passes. Believe it or not, it's true. Well, with the time of this 2 words, that actually I tattoo underneath these 2 first, I free of my sister. Tutto passa. I pass. But when I learn about you can pass your phobia, I face the phobia. So I had another tattoo here. When I had this one, I was look like that. When she started, I go, I told my face away. And then I said, no, I pass this. So for nearly 3 hours, I had a fake neck actually, because I was look at her, do the job, you know. Now I still have the phobia of the Arab, but when I go, but when I go to blood sample or something like that, I need to relax myself. But I face now, and in fact, I decided I want another tattoo on this arm. Soon I can afford, I will have another tattoo on this arm. Imagine. Anyway, this tattoo is the kind of tattoo you put this way, it means something, and you change ways, it means something else. And actually, it's a two words that I like: believe and dream. Never stop to believe in yourself and never stop to chase your dream. Okay? But you don't remember, you must be like me, determination. My wife say I'm stubborn bastard, and I think I am. But that's why I come back twice. I died twice, and twice I come back. Also because I had a mission in my life. That I discover now. And my mission, believe it or not, I will become a big head. My mission is save humanity. And I know I will. And I know humanity can live in this planet now. I know for one simple reason. Because I know that technology saved my life twice, and technology can save the planet. But humanity in this world uses technology on the right way, not wrong. For example, the nuclear. Nuclear could be the future energy, but if used for the right way, if used like a weapon, it could destroy the planet. Imagine now the Third World War. It would be not Third World War. It would be bye-bye planet. One click, the planet. Now, what is my back of my mind? For pictures that. Imagine the dog when they come out from a lock or from the sea. Okay, the way the dog take the water off the body. So just picture that. I can see the planet does this with humanity soon. If we don't stop the abuse of our house, because this planet is our house, we need to treat this planet better. And to do that, we need to learn to live in peace in this planet. Like John Lennon, the lady John Lennon say, and I'm pretty sure he was murdered because he wrote this song. The song Image. Just hear the song Image word by word. Not just hear. Understand and apply your life. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. You can catch me. You can torture me. You can murder me, and maybe you can bear me. But don't forget, I will be a seed, like John Lennon was, like Martin Luther King was, like Mahatma Gandhi was, a seed, like Nelson Mandela was, a seed, like Falcone Borsellino was, honest Sicilian. Okay. Like I say, I will explain everything to you and me give me my time. Meanwhile, I talk is a lot of the things I needed to share with you. So be warned that this was just a starter. So I will try to be regular much I can. Meanwhile, I do this. I learn how to do it. So be patient with me. If you have a question about it, please take a notes and ask me on social, and I try to accumulate it. The question that with one answer I can make answer for more than one people. I don't forget because my fight is in two homeland. It's in three actually. Because even the planet is our homeland. You know what I mean? So three always come in again. So bear in mind that maybe I take notice of everything and I will try my best to answer to everyone. Accumulate the question, answer one answer, I try to back. So free my homeland because both for my homeland, because all my homeland, not my homeland, native one, the welcome one, Scotland, so South Italy, Scotland, and Planet, all the three are abused by the system. My homeland, the South Italy, is inside the colony, inside the country colony. because the natural resource of South Italy, the North got to benefit. It was like that in the future. It was England making that. Because England, behind the unifier, Italy unifier was, I must admit that the British masonry, I'm not masonry, I don't believe in masonry, sorry, actually I fight masonry. Because masonry, how I can help a brotherhood in masonry, a masonry brotherhood, me kill you. Because masonry said that. I'm sorry, I'm not agree that. I prefer freedom to everyone. Of the that one. That one is like that's why I have in my arm. My son, make Tommy underneath. My son-in-law, my son Alec, make that in 3D machine, in 3D anyway. More things, because you know I'm a Napoli fan. Sorry. I'm born in Naples, so only can be Napoli fan. And I'm patriot. I'm a Napoli patriot. I'm a Scottish patriot too. I'm a member of Salvo, so everyone is knowing about it. Just Google Salvo Scotland and learn why I become. And I support all the minority, because believe it or not, the Jewish does it to Palestinian people what the German did them less than 100 years ago. It's not fair. Along genocide, the word genocide was not exist before the Second World War. It was made by a Jewish lawyer that had almost all his family murdered in the concentration camp. He speak up two words. A Greek word, genos, that means family, tribe, village. A Latin word, cedium, that means kill. So the first time I was used the word genocide, it was on his book. If I remember probably, it's called the rule under the Europe Nazi occupied by Nazi. In that work, the first time I used the word genocide, like I say, pick up these two words and make this two Greek and the Latin word and make the word genocide. And honest, the result. Sorry, I just use my glass to read 40 minutes. I try my best to go on for another 10 minutes. But sometimes I had to stop because I need to run for the toilet. I'm sorry about my age. So take it as funny. And again, please don't forget to click on, because that's the way I make money. Help me. If you want to really help me, soon on Amazon will be my book in two languages, the only two language I can write. Italiano, I don't pronounce the word probably because it's a country I don't recognize myself in, and in English. And I try my best to explain on this book the way I try my best to save the planet. Because like I say, we can do that. Technology is good enough to let us live in this planet without abusing. That's what we need to do. We need to treat this planet. Imagine when you fly, you go abroad. Yeah, you pass country, you don't see any border. So who created the border? Humanity. Make a line on a geographic paper. A divider, the continent. Divide the land. You don't divide the land, don't divide the tribe, No, as it should be natural way. He divided as a use for his own benefit. What did they do it to the Indian? He killed, murdered 200 million because he wanted the land. Correct? but they use the land the way it should be used the land. Yes, I had some war between a different tribe. Don't dispute that. But both tribe try the best to live in peace. Makes sense. But remember, in Latin I used to say, Tiberi imperiem dividiem imperi. I don't know how to say in English. Sorry, something is happened. I don't know. May I did something without realize. Sorry, like I say, I still learning meanwhile I do it. So apology if I did something. Well, I learn meanwhile I do it, and I do it meanwhile I learn. So I'm sorry. I will never stop to apology for that. But like I say, I try my best I can. I'm not a technological person, but I think I stop here for many reasons. First of all, now the alarm goes off, I need a 12 o'clock tablet. Also, me, I use the toilet again. So I better if I stop here. I will hug everyone. Okay? Be strong, be enough, and don't forget to click on and buy my book if you can. And the book will be in Amazon up soon. I need someone help me because I'm not able to do it. So, okay. 12 o'clock alarm tablet just come off. So better off if I take before I forgot. Part of the game. Okay? Hug to everyone. And be free. Open your mind. Remember, open your mind.